Leave the stuff in boxes until it's ready to deploy because it's just easier that way. So I've got 5 kilocans, 2 units of bikes, 6 bikes in each unit. The Dakajet Stampa. I've got 2 war bosses in mega armor, and they're each accompanied by 4 mega knobs, both units in battle wagons. 20 boys in a battle wagon, 20 boys in a battle wagon. 2 units of 10 boys in a truck, 20 boys on foot. Then I've got 10 burner boys in a truck, and then another unit of 20 boys back here in this corner, and one of them's got a rocket launcher, so I'm not going to hit anything with that. That is my 4,000 point work army.
Cato the Warlord, Librarian level 2, and then the Librarian's Honor Guard, and a Land Raider. Missing a bike. 3-man bike squad. Missing a guy. I'll find him in a minute. And then a scout squad, heavy bolter and shotgun, and then 3 sniper rifles. Thunderfire cannon, Shane's favorite. Devastator squad with an assortment of weapons: plasma, missile launcher, las cannon, and heavy bolter. Death Watch kill team formation. Librarian, and then a kill team squad, and 3 units. These are a 6-man, a 5-man, and then 1 10-man for the Demi Company formation for the core guys. And that's it.
All right, that is Larry's 2,000 point Space Marine Army. All right, this is Stefan's 2,000 point Eldar Army. Go ahead, tell us what you got.
All right, squadron of Fire Dragons, the Fire Pike, 3 squadrons of Eldar Avengers, with Autarch in 1 squad. Got a squadron of Vipers with 2 Shuriken cannons on each. Warp Hunter, Lynx, a squadron of Falcons with Bright Lances, and a Wave Serpent with Twin Link Bright Lance on top.
Okay. And running the Wraith Knight back there?
And Wraith Lord.
Wraith Lord.
With Shuriken cannon.
Yeah. Rather it be a Wraith Lord than a Wraith Knight. Okay, so first Orc turn. Lots of shooting. Killed a Marine here. Just trying to advance across the table. I'm sure I'm going to be shot all to pieces the next turn. Killed a couple of Marines here. Did a few hull points with the Stampa on a couple of things. Big things were with the Stampa, destroyed all the jet bikes, and lots of different Orcs fired here to get rid of the scouts. Giving the Orcs first blood. That's the Orcs' first turn. Alright, so the Eldar and Marines turn 1. These guys assaulted out of the Land Raider, shredded the Orcs, the Orc bikers there. All those guys are gone. This unit of bikers took a lot of shots, lost 4 guys. The Wraith Lord tried to charge in, didn't make it. And then the Orcs held here. He had the knob had to knock this guy on the head to stay, but they stayed. This truck was immobilized. This battle wagon took a hull point. Truck underneath here took a hull point. This unit of Orcs took 17 casualties. Made my brake check. That was from heavy flamers and boulders from up here and shooting from I don't know where all, but these guys took a big brunt of it. And the Stampa took 2 hull points from the Lynx shooting at it. That is turn 1. A lot already going on in this game. Just got right into it. A whole lot going on in this game already, guys. The Wraith Lord, I decided I was going to try to charge it. I learned a lesson there. He flamed a bunch of them, killed a bunch of them in hand-to-hand, so all these guys died to the Wraith Lord. Lost 1 Orc in hand-to-hand. I was able to charge up to the Marine unit. One of the Marine units is up here. Wiped it out there. They killed 1 guy in hand-to-hand, 1 guy in shooting on the way in, Overwatch on the way in. Over here, I completely, I took the burner boys out and just destroyed the Death Watch kill team. Over here, these orcs charged in, killed the Eldar that was out of their tank over here. I rammed these 2 tanks. I didn't do anything to them though, but it was still fun to do. Killed a couple of Marines over here with some shooting. I don't think did I cause any more hull points or anything on any vehicles this round? I don't think so.
You took 1 hull point on the Wave Serpent.
1 hull point on the Wave Serpent.
And immobilized the Falcon.
Oh, I did immobilize the Falcon, that's right. Okay, so I did a little bit of damage over there. Then we had the big fight in the middle. Third time, this is the second time that we'll have it on video, but it's the third time that this Orc War Boss has met Keto Sicarian. Larry keeps saying that he wants to coup de grace the guy. He's rolled a 2 3 games in a row to try to do that. So once again, the Orc War Balls come out on top there. But there's still some honor guard hanging in there in the center of the table. I also killed a bot here with some shooting, some lucky shooting. Larry just rolled, and those guys it looks like they're going to fall back. So we'll figure that out in a minute. And then also the Warbackers did get into the Tech Marine over here, but I missed all my attacks. He missed both of his, so we're just hanging out here. But at least he can't shoot that thing this turn, so that's good. And it's going to Eldar and Imperial. All right, this was Imperial and Eldar second turn. What happened here? They killed a bunch of orcs shooting at them here, but I knocked some heads together, stayed there. Center of the table, the Orc Warlord and these boys finished off the rest of the squad that they were in hand-to-hand with. Wraithlord destroyed the battle wagon. Fox did nothing to that battle wagon. The Warp Hunter, using its horrible flame weaponry, killed, ironically enough, killed the Burner Boys. These orcs here took some wounds from this squad. They're still on fire too from the Warlock's sword. The Burner Boys are actually falling back. They're retreating off the table. The Warbackers got the Tech Priest. He actually took one down in that hand-to-hand. The big thing for them this round is they took down the Stomp, but the Lynx caused 7 hull points to it all in one shot. So after that, this brave Marine back here shot a crack missile at it and took it down. The last hull point off of it. It exploded, but the explosion didn't do anything too interesting. So it killed my dice. That's about where the explosion fell. So that is turn 2. Turn 3, even more devastation here. I caused 1 hull point on the Land Raider, destroyed the 2 Bikers that were here, lost some orcs in the assault, but we beat the Fire Dragons. They got away. They are running away right now, currently. Let's see what else is going on here. These orcs beat these elves over here, and they're retreating, run them down. This war boss actually killed the Lynx. And let's see, oh yeah, up here the orcs assaulted, and they all died in the assault before they ever got to strike a wound. And that is the table in Orc turn 3. Imperial and Eldar turn 3. They put a big hurting on the Killicans here, and I failed my Cowardly Grots test, so now they count as crew shaken. They're a little bit different rules than a normal unit. Eldar shooting this unit of orcs, killed these 3 guys, wiped that unit out. Stefan rallied his Stefan rallied his Dire Avengers back here, killed a couple of orcs down there, killed a couple of orcs right there. Then they brought a bunch of attention to my Warlord and the knobs that were with him. They got the Mega Knobs, they got my Warlord, they caused two wounds on my Warlord, so he's still alive with 1 wound. And this unit got charged by the Wraithlord. they just decided to stay there and fight. They lost a handful of guys. What else? So that's it for the turn 3. Ork's 4th turn. Lost the one-armed orc to the Wraith Lord in hand-to-hand. Tried to get these guys up here. Didn't work, but these 3 orcs actually took out the Eldar tank there. Finally rallied the Burner Boys. This group of orcs taking out these guys. This Mega Knob group and the War Boss took out that Eldar tank. The Warlord and the Biker Knob come over here, killed 5 of the Fire Dragons. 1 of them lived, and he's running away again. And just for fun, I rammed the Land Raider. Didn't cause any damage there either way. Alright, so my Dakajet finally came in. It shot some of the Marines that are on top of this objective. With my Firestorm, I picked turn 4. So I got to do my Firestorm at the beginning of the turn. I just kept dropping it on this unit of Marines. I got 4 of them. I got 3 direct hits. The other ones scattered way off. I got a total of 5 shots from it. So that is that. Pretty cool feature of this mission. And that's it for my turn. So Eldar Marine turn 4. At the beginning of their turn, at the beginning of the movement phase, they got to use their Firestorm weapon. They kept dropping it on these 3 guys here. A couple scattered. I made like 7 or 8 cover saves, so they stayed. Larry ran his Marines up here to try to, I guess, contest this, see what happens here in a minute. Eldar tank flew over here. These guys got out on this objective. Larry's Marines shot at the Dakajet and actually got a hull point off of it. And finally, Larry kills this Warlord. Shot him with the Land Raider tank, taking him down. And the Wraith Lord killed a couple of Orks here. They stood their ground with them. And that is turn 4. Alright, Ork turn 5. Lost some guys to the Wraith Lord here. Got the Killicans up. Could not do the job. Got 2 hull points off of it. We shot the Marines here. We got them to retreat down off of the platform. Killed 1 Marine here with the Dakajet. This Warboss got into his battle wagon, and they took shots at those Marines that made them go down. The Burner Boys got up on top of this sky shield. They had to run to get there, so they couldn't fire their weapons, unfortunately, or anything like that. So that's where I'm at turn 5. It's going to Imperial and Eldar turn 5. Okay, so this is the end of turn 5, which is also the end of the game after a very long day of playing. 4,000 points aside, a lot of good stuff, a lot of fun happened in this game. Again, the mission, really cool. The Battle for Arenam, mission 2 today. The objectives were to control these Sky Shield landing pads. Three of those, and the Eldar and Imperial controlled this one and this one. At the end of their turn, I guess we should wrap that up. They killed enough of the Burner Boys here to make them run away. They ran off the table, so that secured that objective for them. They killed the 2 Killicans. They didn't kill my 2 Orks here. They held out, so we contested the center here. And that's really about it. These guys never did die of the Wraith Lord, although that fight would have ended that way for them. And Larry got another hull point off of my Dakajet over there. So at the end of the game, 3 points, and 3 points is 6 points. They killed my Warlord, so that's 7 points. They have Line Breaker again over here, which is 8 points. I slayed the Warlord. I got first blood for 2 points, so the score is 8-2 in this game for a victory for the Eldar and Imperials today. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you go to World War 40K, check out all the missions and play, and be sure to report your missions.